Hey guys, welcome back to Kronos Airsoft. We're here today at the Yorkshire Event Centre for the Northern Shooting Show. Let's go take a look. Okay guys, we're here at the ASG booth and we're going to have a chat with Ben here about some of the products they've got on display and why they're here. So Ben, over to you.
Hi, we're here at the Northern Shooting Show for the third year running, I believe. It's my first time at the show, but yeah, one of the coolest things we've got to show, and it's definitely a show debut, is the Storm 360 grenade. You may have seen a few murmurings about it online, but it's a new gas-powered BB-filled impact grenade. Low noise output, but a high BB output. We've done a few tests with them. They're about 10-metre radius with a BB spread. Up to 165 BBs, between 150 to 165 BBs, go out in a great spread, just under about 300 FPS, vary a little bit of course, but they use a unique spiral design inside the grenade that ensures the BBs accelerate as soon as they're leaving. Thanks to the single port in the side of the grenade as well, they tumble around, so it means no area or no corner of a room actually goes unshowered. It's a pretty good bit of kit and great for CQB use.
So you're definitely going to feel it then?
Yeah, we've done tests with them and putting up target papers in small rooms, and there's enough velocity on the BBs coming out of the grenade that they actually penetrate target papers in a 360 degree pattern. So yeah, they're, in practice, great grenade, and really good retail price on them as well. Very competitive.
And lots of different colours, of course, which is important to airsofters.
Yeah, we've got 3 of the colours here. They also come in black and an OD green if you don't like the bright colours. The lime green's going down really well because obviously it's a reusable grenade, so you do want to pick it up again after you've used it. And the lime green sort of stands out in any environment. So yeah, they're dead popular with players. Simple pin to replace, so even if you do lose that, we sell them for a couple of pounds for a pair of new pins. So very easy to service, very easy to use, and very effective in use as well.
Excellent. Okay, well, moving along the table here, what else have we got to talk about?
An old favourite, the Bren 805, CZ Bren 805, or 805 Bren I think it is. This is the mil-spec version, A2 length barrel, comes with the dual tone grey as issued to the Czech Special Forces, I believe. And it comes ready equipped with an M4 magwell, so it runs on any regular Stanag high caps or mid caps. This one's kitted out with a lovely vortex scope and our licensed B&T suppressor. We've got the old classic, which a lot of players might be familiar with, new players might not know. Yeah, deadly silent Mark 23 Special Operations, non-blowback pistol, perennial favourite with snipers and anybody that likes sneaking around and shooting other people in the arse. So,
and then I now that the likes of Hadron are making accessories for this as well to boost the performance and things like that, it's kind of giving it a new lease of life in a sense, hasn't it?
It seems to have undergone a bit of a resurgence over the last few years. I mean, when I first got into Airsoft, they were a big thing. People loved them because they were quiet, they were accurate, they had amazing range on them. Now what is old is new again, and it's kind of been resurrected and a lot of people are getting into them again, and it's easy to see why. It's a great airsoft player's pistol. You know, it's non-blowback, so it's quiet. Looking into it, actually, the original Mark 23 as designed for the Navy SEALs featured a lockout on it, so the slide didn't reciprocate when a round was fired, so you could shoot it and it would be even more quiet than your average pistol. You'd have to manually cock it again after that to eject the shell and chamber a new one. So maybe it's not as unrealistic as non-blowback pistols might be, but yeah, whatever happens, people love using them in airsoft games, and that's the important thing. So, yeah.
Moving on.
There's another classic product, I guess, but one that's quite easy to forget about after all these years. It's the Special Teams Carbine, based around a Ruger 1022 action. This time we've just dressed it up with a few of our parts, just to give it a bit of a tactical look. And again, you kind of hold it up against new guns and it's still got plenty to offer. People love the gas blowback rifle, and this is a really efficient, really easy to run gun. That has none of the major problems of other gas blowback guns, you know, with difficulty cycling in cold weather. 1022 is a proven classic, so it's good to bring this out again and let people see it and maybe appreciate it in a new light.
Now, this is one I just wanted to move on particularly. We've just done a quick video, a shooting test of this pistol on our range, and I just wanted to get your input on the gun itself. We haven't done an overview of it as to features and things like that, so what can you tell us about the pistol?
Well, the Commander comes in DP18 and XP18 variants. The DP18 is simply the two-tone version with a grey lower, black slide. The XP18 is the all-black version. It's a modern hybrid pistol. Obviously, it is styled after something you might be familiar with. There's no hiding that. However, it does have quite a few extra features, and is designed to be really, really ergonomic and kind of up to date. You've got an undercut trigger. You've got a really nice thin back strap. The top of the grip's really thin, so you can get a nice high grip on it. The texture on it is really, really nice, and it's difficult to convey just how nice the nylon fibre reinforced polymer feels in your hand when you pick the gun up. There's a CNC style slide. It's not fully CNC'd, of course, but it's CNC finished with nice sharp finishing on the externals and internals. Internally, there's some chromed sears in there, so it will last a good long time. The coolest thing about it is it comes packaged with a CO2 mag. There are optional green gas mags available for it, but even on the CO2 mags, we're not getting any shots over 350 FPS. Even in hot conditions with a brand new CO2 bulb, they're still skirmish legal, and that just gives you a really, really great strong blowback action. Probably getting around about 4 mag fills per CO2 bulb.
That's about what we got, actually. Yeah, I was surprised at the gas efficiency of that, certainly.
Yeah, runs really, really nicely. You know, you just put them in people's hands and they're walking away with them. They're actually priced a lot more reasonably than you might expect as well. As a show special, they've been available this weekend for £95. You know, after the show, they might be a little bit more than that, but it gives you an indication that of how cheap they actually are for how much gun you get. You know, you feel it, you realise that it's a serious bit of kit for a very, very, very competitive price.
Now, one other thing I'm just going to point out as well, if you could just hold that pistol up again and show us the other side of that. That there is something that I've never seen that on any other manufacturer's guns, and if you live in Germany and you're watching this channel, that's particularly important to you. Can you just tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, basically ASG as a company are based in Denmark. We deal with the entire world when it comes to distributing products. It's not just the UK, it's not just Europe, it's not just Denmark. The F symbol is legally required in Germany. Germany have quite stringent laws when it comes to replicas and airsoft guns. We think we've got it bad in the UK sometimes, but in Germany it's actually completely illegal to attach a light or laser to a weapon. That's the level of restrictions they're working with. Because we ship into all these and distribute into all these countries, we have quite a big inventory of things that we have to make sure are looked after, which does result in our products being very, very legally compliant. Other products you catch, you know, you might buy them online, you might import them. Technically, they don't meet standards required by governments in certain countries. It's something we have to look after, and it's something our head office and the lawyers in our business really, really are very hot on. And it's something that we feel adds to our products, because whether it's for legal requirements or just simply your own conscience, you know our products are safe, they're standards compliant, they don't contain toxic materials, and generally they'll do you good service no matter where you are.
Excellent, excellent. Right, just moving on to the Strike Systems range here.
Yep.
Now, I understand these are all pretty new to market, is that right?
Yeah, they're very new. In fact, they actually came into us a little bit sooner than we were expecting. We were expecting kind of midsummer, but fortunately we got a shipment of them a little bit early. They are a new entry-level gun, very, very well priced. They're a full package that includes battery and a charger, along with a high-cap magazine. They're full polymer guns, so they're very, very lightweight, and they're very robust. I've always said that a good quality polymer gun is better than a bad quality full metal gun. You know, pot metal is weak and it's brittle and it will crack. A polymer gun gives you a little bit extra kind of flexibility, you know, and it's not going to snap in half. It will probably bounce a bit more.
Well, you only need to look at the Scorpion Evo to see evidence of that, certainly.
Exactly. I mean, the real steel Scorpion Evo is made of polymer. Our Scorpion Evo is made of a very, very similar polymer, obviously designed to accommodate the internals. But yeah, it results in a lightweight, very, very easy to handle, very comfortable gun. You know, started with perhaps the G36 a few years back when people started thinking, hey, let's get away from pressed steel and heavyweight stuff. Of course, the AR system itself is made from aluminium, but these are airsoft players' guns. You know, they're not airsoft collectors for the guys that are real stitch counters when it comes to that. They're for guys that want to experience the best of what airsoft is. They want to experience it for a sport, and they want all the sporting advantages of having a lightweight, easy to shoot gun that they can use all day long.
So what can you tell us about, we've got this one in front of us here, it's got quite an aggressive looking rail on the front of there. What can you, what features have we got on here?
All three guns feature the same internals. They're a metal gearbox inside. They come equipped with a MOSFET. They're basically rear wired, easy to work with. You know, there's no battery traps where you can snag wires or anything like that. Batteries go straight in the stock, very easy to change if your battery runs out mid-game. We've got a kind of MOE styled one with a tubular handguard, which is, you know, familiar M4 sort of design. We've got a very current, extra long sort of wrist rail on this one. Very, very similar to popular AR designs at the moment in the civilian AR market in the US and elsewhere. And this one's kind of more like your military style Mark 18 sort of special forces kind of rifle. Obviously, wrist rails are all compatible with other foregrips, extra options, and sights and such like.
Fantastic. I don't think there's anything. Well, obviously we've got the Scorpion Evo, which we've covered lots on the channel before, so I don't think we need to talk about the Scorpion Evo anymore. Yeah, exactly. But no, that's fantastic. We've got lots of interesting products there. Certainly, I'm intrigued by how well these will perform for the price point that they're at.
Yeah,
so,
well, they're made as airsoft players' guns. You know, they're made to compete. Even if you're a new guy, it's your first gun, pick it up, get out there, get shooting, find out what airsoft's all about. You know, and then maybe you can upgrade in a few months when you're a little bit more experienced, or maybe you carry on using it just because it fits the bill for you.
Fantastic. That's been a fantastic overview of what we've got here on the ASG booth. So we're going to leave Ben alone now. Ben, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you ever so much.
And we'll carry on with the show.